Delivery company Instacart making its Wall Street debut. That stock opened at $42, but then came back down, closing just 12% above its offering price of $30 a share. Joining us right now is Instacart's founder and its largest independent shareholder, Apoorva Mehta. And Apoorva, first of all, congratulations. I know this has been a very long time coming, more than 11 years in the making. I know that you're a billionaire now on paper, and I want to talk about all of that. But before we get to it, let's go back to the beginning and how you came up with the idea for Instacart. You'd been working at Amazon in logistics. You quit your job, you moved to San Francisco, and then what?
Good morning, Becky. Excited to be here. After I quit my job at Amazon, the reason I quit my job at Amazon was because I wanted to become an entrepreneur. And I didn't know what my idea was going to be. And so I moved to San Francisco and I started about 20 companies. And unfortunately, all of them failed. But one day, I was in my apartment in San Francisco when I realized that all I had in my fridge was a bottle of hot sauce. And I love hot sauce, but you can't make it a meal. And so this was an ongoing problem for me. And I figured I couldn't be the only one who's suffering from this problem. This was 2012, and we were ordering everything online except for groceries. And so I decided that I was going to change that. I started coding the first version of the Instacart app, and 3 weeks later, Instacart was born.
When it was born, it was kind of a rough prospect at that point. I think you were doing the deliveries yourself?
That's right. I was the coder. I was the delivery person. I was also the customer service person. I remember one time while answering the phone to help troubleshoot a customer's issue, I had totally forgotten that I had a pot of chicken wings on my stove in my kitchen. And fast forward 30 minutes later, unfortunately, my kitchen had burnt down and my entire apartment was flooded. So Instacart's early days were very crazy, but these are just temporary setbacks, and we continue to focus on building a great business.
Okay, let's fast forward to what we see today. The pricing came out, it was raised a couple of times, come out at $30. As we mentioned, the stock actually closed up about 12% from that. That values the company, I think, at $12 or $13 billion. That's a big number, but it is far below what it was valued at a couple of years ago when you took your last funding round. At that point, the company was valued at $39 billion. So there have been a lot of questions asked, people wondering, why didn't you go public then? That was about the time that you saw Airbnb and DoorDash both go public, and both of those IPOs took off.
Well, look, of course, all the markets have completely changed from a couple of years ago. The macro environment has completely changed. And of course, that's also something that we do not control. What we do control is building a strong business that is very durable. And that's what we've done here. And I'm very happy that the company went public yesterday. And I'm excited to see what the markets think of it in the future.
Apoorva, I'm just asking because there were some investors like Sequoia and others that were a little agitated by what's happened and by the fact that you didn't go public sooner. I think Michael Moritz from Sequoia was one of the ones who was very agitated by all of that. Why didn't you go public 2 years ago? Why did you decide to wait?
Well, this was in the middle of COVID, and our growth, we had gone from doing about $7-8 billion in sales to doing to growing over 400% year on year. And this meant that we had to completely reshape our infrastructure. We had to onboard 500,000 people in a matter of just a few months to pick and deliver groceries. And this meant that we didn't have an audit chair at the time. We didn't have a CFO at the time. So I didn't think it was the right idea. And of course, the rest of the board didn't think it was the right idea. And I'm very happy that we went public yesterday, and excited to see what the company does in the future.
What does the future look like for the company? And by the way, we should point out, you're no longer the CEO. You decided to step down a year ago. There have been some reports that there was pressure to step out. What happened? Why did you leave that position, and why are you leaving the chairmanship position at this point?
So I was not pushed out. I decided to leave on my own, and I decided to step down because I'm an entrepreneur and I want to build another transformational company. And I brought on Fiji Simo, who is the right person to be the CEO of this company at this stage. I believe in her leadership. And what this allows me to do is really focus on my next venture that I'm very excited about.
That's a healthcare venture. What are you working on?
That's right. Healthcare is, as you know, it's a very large industry, 4.6 trillion, incredibly complex, but also underpenetrated when you think about it from an online penetration standpoint. And so in many ways, it's actually quite similar to grocery, but it allows me to still have the beginner's mindset. But today is about Instacart and more to come on the healthcare venture another time.
We mentioned at the top, you're officially now a billionaire on paper. Do you plan to sell some of this stake? What do you do with your shares?
I'm the largest independent shareholder at
I think 10%.
Instacart. I'm proud of my position there and proud of the company. And I'm excited about the vision and what the future holds. Won't be able to get into my financial details at this point, but I'm excited about the direction of the company.